Hello. Welcome. And thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. This video is a continuation from the previous vlog, but you can watch this on its own. And if you want to get more in that, please watch the part 1 where I traveled all the way from Lelystad to Redden, and we are continuing to explore Redden, starting with my room. So let's go to my room, and that is the first impressions of the room. We are exploring it together because at this point I haven't put my bag down. I'm still in my jacket. I was going to say yes. In Netherlands it's yes. And yes, that's the first impressions. I love tea, I love coffee, so this is very, very important to me. I think the room is simple enough, and it sets its purpose. Yes, I like the 4 pillows. I like the way it's laid, and I think it's cozy, simple, cozy, beautiful. What do you think about this room? The lights, the bed. Let me know your thoughts about it. Do you think it is Holiday Inn enough or it's not? Yes, that is it. That is the beautiful me. Oh my, I'm such a happy girl. We thank God for Jenny mercies, and I'm happy with my simple, cute, cozy room. Yes, so the mirrors, I love mirrors. Now we are in the bathroom. The towels. That is it. That's how it looks like in there. I'm a happy girl. I'm grateful, and I thank God for Jenny mercies. Yes. The wardrobe. Yeah. And a hairdryer there. The hangers. Aren't you surprised that as a tea lover, I'm jumping the tea? Let's see the view. What do you think about the view? This is what I got. It's okay. I wasn't so impressed, but I think it's fine. Happy me, happy go me, always. Just letting you know that let's be happy. Yes, now problems, no, they finish. So be happy, enjoy yourself. Let's continue. The lights, I like the way you can turn. It's flexible. The telephone. And now let's go into the gym. It had this long rules and regulations there just to protect you from harm. I remember drink water a lot. There were some people working out on the other side, so I didn't want to show that. Just a few impressions of it. And now I'm planning to go out. Not planning, I'm actually outside. And right opposite the Holiday Inn hotel is the little shop. So come with me, let's explore the shop. Whilst I buy a few things that I would need. Window shopping is nice. You don't need to pay for anything. Is there something you've seen that you like, that you don't like, that you would love to buy? Let me know. Yes, so let's go on. There are some cookies, some yummy cookies, and just a stroll through it.
Even I come in with me.
Paddington is now comfortable living with the Browns. He's got a home. The Brown family have been very, very supportive and have grown accustomed to Paddington's adventurous spirit, and knew that each day with him would bring something new and exciting. I'm done shopping. I went to get fish and chips, and I would go and enjoy it all by myself. You are not invited. That is just by the way. Yes, so they've grown accustomed to him, and Paddington had always been passionate about marmalade. You remember, right? And today he decided that he will make one by himself. Yes, we are outside. It's evening time. I think it was around 9 p.m. And I said, let me see how it looks outside the hotel. So that is it. Let's go back to Paddington's passionate, how should I say it? How passionate he was about marmalade and how he wanted to make marmalade. And he got help from the Brown's housekeeper, who is Mrs. Bird. Mrs. Bird was actually an excellent cook, a proper chef, and gladly offered to teach him how to make marmalade. Hello, sunshine. Are you still with me here? It's breakfast time, and I am going for breakfast. Stay with me whilst we listen to Paddington's adventure. So Mrs. Bird and Paddington together, they went to the market to get some fresh oranges like this one, the one that just passed, and sugar. Paddington carefully selected the ripest oranges, explaining to others the importance of quality ingredients in making marmalade. Back in the kitchen, Mrs. Bird guided Paddington through the steps of making marmalade. Do you know how to make marmalades? Let me know. Despite a few sticky mishaps, yes, you want to know one? Paddington nearly, oh my, ended in the marmalade pot. Yeah, so in the marmalade pot, we'll make Paddington a marmalade Paddington. The end result of the marmalade they were making was delicious. Yummy. Paddington was immensely proud of himself and couldn't wait to share it with others. So you know what he did? He visited Mr. Gruber's shop with a jar of marmalade in hand. Not the breakfast that I have, a jar of marmalade. Now I am off to University of Reading. I'm in a bus, so I'm giving you the view from the bus. I'm sitting on top of the bus, so I get a very good view. Enjoy the architecture whilst you listen to the story. With a jar of marmalade in hand, he decided to visit Mr. Gruber's antique shop. Mr. Gruber was not only a dear friend but also a mentor who shared stories and lessons with Paddington. Do you happen to have a mentor in your life? What do they serve? What do they do for you? Are you also mentoring others? What do you do for them? Do you think they are learning something useful from you? What are you actually teaching them? So, Mr. Gruber was delighted to receive homemade marmalade. And you know what he also did for Paddington? He showed him collection of antique maps. As they looked over the maps, Mr. Gruber explained the history of London and its evolution over the centuries, and Paddington was so delighted. He just wanted to know more about his new home. Mr. Gruber suggested they plan a walking tour Now I am doing a bus view tour, but they did a walking tour. So Paddington and Mr. Gruber set off on the walking tour the next day. They visited the Tower of London, St. Paul's Cathedral, and the House of Parliament. Paddington was actually excited to learn more and see more. The history behind them, the historical facts, both educational and very entertaining. They also visited the Buckingham Palace, yes. And it was exciting for Paddington because he saw the changing of the guard. He stood on tiptoes peering through the crowd. Yes, we just entered University of London. A kind guard noticed Paddington and gave him a nod and a smile, which made Paddington's day even more special. Paddington became an unexpected hero when he was walking through the park and he heard a commotion. A young boy had climbed too high in a tree and was unable to get down. Oh my, oh my. This is where I'm going for my workshop. Yes. Come with me. This is the hen. That's the view. I was there very, very, very early so that I could explore University of London. See the architecture. Is it not beautiful? Back to Paddington's story. Yes, so the commotion that had happened, without hesitation, Paddington sprang into action, remembering his climbing skills from his days in the Peruvian jungle. He swiftly and safely helped the boy down. The boy's parents were incredibly grateful and thanked Paddington endlessly. Is that what? They kept thanking him. Oh my English. Word of Paddington's bravery quickly spread and he became a local hero. The Browns were proud of him and celebrated with a special dinner that evening, complete with Paddington's homemade marmalade for desserts, like our dessert here. Yes, this was our dessert at the conference. I didn't share the presentations. They were so beautiful and on point and nice, and my love for tea made me to show you some of the teas available, some decaffeinated. Paddington's adventures continue to bring joy and a sense of unity to the community. His kindness, his curiosity, his unwavering optimism inspired those around him. Whether he was helping with small tasks, learning new things, or simply sharing a jar of marmalade, Paddington made the world a brighter place. That was me presenting. I couldn't video, so a few pictures. There were some life lessons from Paddington's story. As Paddington's story shows us, you can brighten the corner where you are. Brighten every corner where you are. If there is any help you can give, give. If it's a smile, smile. And embrace adventure. Sometimes we're in our comfort zone and we don't want to move out of it. Step out of your comfort zone and embrace new experiences. Every adventure, whether big, whether small, all offers opportunities for us to learn and grow. This is time for dinner, so the team, all of us went for dinner at this place. It's called Bill's Restaurant. It's a very famous restaurant, and they had very good food. I enjoyed my food. I enjoyed my coffee. Continue with the story. Yes, like life lessons, we can be kind and helpful. Small acts of kindness can make a big difference in someone's life, right? Look at the help that Paddington gave for today boy. Taking marmalade to Mr. Gruber. Please, let's always look for ways to help others, just like Paddington did. So I was in a shop and I saw this mugs. The amount of words on the mugs were interesting. Now, this is the building in which the museum is. I'm going to go into it, but let's finish our story. Stay curious. Are you curious enough? Are you open-minded? Do you have a curious heart? Do you like to explore new places, learn new things? Do you like to ask questions? Please keep asking those questions. Never stop asking questions. Never stop learning. We learn every day, and there are so many things that we don't know absolutely. So there is the need for us to learn. Even if we know, we can learn more, right? We can know more. So keep being curious. And another thing I want to talk about is community. Cherish the relationships you build. I have a video on friendships, the friendships that are a goal and the friendships that are absolutely a no-go. Please check them out on my page and you get to know it. But there is value in community. Build communities that support you, that you also support them, not one-way street. So we are in the museum exploring. Community and friendships provide support, joy, and a sense of belonging for all of us. And let's also be resilient. Life will have a share of mishaps and challenges. How do we approach these challenges that come? Is it with complaints? Is it with pain? Is it with disappointment, regrets, alone? Or with resilience and optimism, with hope and pursuing further? Just as Paddington handled his adventures, right? And now, final lesson I want to share. I could go on and on. Now I am at the airport, and you know me and books. So I decided to check out a few books. And the last lesson is celebrate simple joys. Please find happiness in simple pleasures, like reading a book, watching a YouTube video. Tell me, what simple joys will you celebrate? Sharing a sandwich with a friend, sharing marmalade with a friend. It's often the little things that bring the most joy. Yes, so I just shared the story because I was encouraged to do that for many of my friends and loved ones on YouTube. So I hope I have done justice to this story. Paddington's story is actually a timeless reminder of the power of kindness, the joy of discovery, and the importance of community. His adventures in London continue to warm hearts and inspire. I hope it inspires you, proving that even a small bear can make a difference in the world around him. What difference are you making? I'm going to sit in my plane and off to Amsterdam, Schiphol, and then to Lelystad. Yes, it's been a long, nice, beautiful time in Radon. I hope you enjoyed my small tour with me. I was like, we are going together to Amsterdam on this plane. Yes, because why? Because you were with me when I was coming. So let's go together, enjoy the views, the clouds, the taking off of the plane, and all that. Yes. A summary of the book I was reading on the plane. I finally finished reading it. Yay! The title is We Need New Names by NoViolet Bulawayo. It's such a beautiful novel, and it actually talks about the journey of a young girl named Darling and her experiences of growing up in Zimbabwe and later migrating to the United States of America. The narrative is so rich, very, very rich, with issues of themes of identity, displacement, childhood memories, complexities of adapting to new environments, and migration to America, the struggle of assimilation. The story begins in a shanty town in Zimbabwe called Paradise. The irony of it, where Darling and her friends navigate a childhood marked with poverty and political unrest. Despite the harsh realities of their lives, that's the hunger, diseases, violence, the children found ways to create their own world of adventure and mischief. They stole covers, played games, and dreamt of better life, demonstrating resilience and the ability to find joy amidst adversity. So one of them, that is Darling, gets to travel to the US to stay with the aunt, and actually struggles with how she lived her life in Zimbabwe and how she lived her life in United States. She was with her aunt Fostalina. The dream of America, which was filled with promise and opportunity, quickly confronted her with new challenges. The reality of life in the US was far from the image that she had. So Darling struggled with homesickness, cultural dislocation, and the pressure to assimilate into a foreign culture. I would end it here. I would like to thank you so much for watching up to this point. I'm very, very grateful for that. And please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. There were a lot of opportunities to learn, to explore, to go on adventure, to entertain yourself. So please subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Until we meet next time, stay blessed, keep being awesome. We are finally in Amsterdam. We are in Schiphol Airport. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.